For all of human history, we have lived with loss. We have watched our most beautiful moments fade and our deepest connections end. We have seen our world marred by sin, tragedy, and decay. Every structure we build, every life we live, ultimately crumbles into dust. We yearn for a place where perfection reigns, where sorrow is unknown, and where beauty is eternal. We yearn for a home where the very presence of God is unhindered. This deep, unshakable longing is, itself, a fingerprint of the Creator, a memory of a lost Eden. The book of Revelation does not conclude with fiery judgment or cosmic annihilation. It concludes with the greatest, most profound promise ever spoken to mankind: the creation of a new heaven and a new earth. This is not merely a spiritual, disembodied afterlife in the clouds. It is a tangible, profound restoration and perfection of creation itself. But what exactly is this eternal home? What does the Bible reveal about the magnificent reality of the world to come, a world designed as the final dwelling place for the redeemed? Today, we pull back the veil on God's final glorious act of creation. The Apostle John, exiled on the island of Patmos, was given a vision of the ultimate destiny of all things, the conclusion of God's great redemptive story. He saw the end of the old order, the passing away of a world corrupted by sin and rebellion. "Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth," he writes, "for the first heaven and the first earth had passed away, and there was no longer any sea." This is a complete divine renewal. The first heaven and first earth, the existing cosmos with all its fallen systems, are removed, not as a sign of divine failure, but as a completion of the necessary judgment and cleansing. The absence of the sea, a powerful symbol of chaos, separation, and turbulent, untamed power in ancient thought, signifies a world brought into perfect, absolute order and tranquility. The instability, the rebellion, and the unpredictable forces of the old world are gone forever. God is not abandoning His creation. He is perfecting it and making it His eternal home. But the most glorious detail of the new earth is not found in what is removed, but in what is central and profoundly present: the perfect, unhindered presence of God Himself. John describes the crowning central event, the descent of the holy city, the New Jerusalem. "I saw the holy city, the New Jerusalem, coming down out of heaven from God, prepared as a bride beautifully dressed for her husband." This city is not just architecture, it is the ultimate personal dwelling place of the Creator with His people. A loud voice from the throne proclaims the promise that all of human history has been waiting for. "Look, God's dwelling place is now among the people, and He will dwell with them. They will be His people, and God Himself will be with them and be their God." The separation is over. The tabernacle, the temple, the veil, all were necessary in the old age, but they are obsolete in the new. There is no need for a sun or moon, for the glory of God gives it light, and the Lamb is its lamp. We will finally experience perfect, intimate, face-to-face communion with our Creator. The entire existence of the new earth is defined by this reality: God is home, and His redeemed people are home with Him forever in His light. In this final perfect act of restoration, God addresses the universal human experience of pain. The new reality is a place defined by the absence of all that wounds us. He who was seated on the throne said, "I am making everything new." And He declares, He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain, for the old order of things has passed away. This is the promise that validates every tear we have ever cried, every loss we have ever suffered. The scars of the old world are not carried forward. Death, the last enemy, is abolished. The pain of loss, the fear of the unknown, the agony of sickness, all of it is eradicated, not simply masked, but eternally erased by the hand of God Himself. We will be free to live in unceasing joy, in a new life characterized only by perfect growth, perfect worship, and perfect peace. This is the ultimate fulfillment of the gospel promise. The new heaven and new earth are not a vague, ethereal reward. They are a tangible, created, and restored home where the redeemed will live in the very light of God forever, reigning with Him. This promise is the anchor of our hope, assuring us that the current brokenness is temporary, but the coming glory is eternal. Every day we live brings us one day closer to the time when we will inherit that city and worship the Lamb who made it all possible. The very river of the water of life, clear as crystal, flows from the throne of God. If this vision of eternity has ignited a fire of hope in your heart, please be sure to like this video, subscribe for more epic journeys through God's Word, and share this promise of the new creation with someone who needs comfort today. Thank you for